Oh, that's a grave. I thought a person was standing right there and it scared the shit out of me. I just saw something move over there. It looked like a little person running from a grave behind another grave. Like a white silhouette of a small person. I swear, I keep hearing something walking around behind me. You know, I just saw a dark shadow crawl down the wall right here. I'm starting to begin to think that all those stories are not true that people are saying here. I need proof. I need proof that this place is haunted. If someone is here with us, make your presence known. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So I'm going to do this one a little bit differently than what I have been doing. So I figured I'd go over a little bit of the history of this next location first, because I think it's really interesting. And I have a terrible memory and I'm terrible at explaining things, so I'm just going to bring it up on the screen and show it to you guys and we'll read it together. So this is the Eunice Williams Covered Bridge, stretching over the Green River in Greenfield, Massachusetts, is one of the most iconic and one of the few remaining covered bridges in western Massachusetts. It's easy to be unacquainted with the picturesque bridge, which is hidden away on a windy rural road, but its location, deeply steeped in history, is even the site of a brutal murder. This dark past has left a mark that continues to reverberate to this day in the form of a ghost story. Who was Eunice Williams? Well, let's find out. Eunice Mather was born on August 2nd, 1664 in Northampton, Massachusetts, to one of the town's foremost families. She was the daughter of a minister, and in Puritan New England, this meant that she was high on the social scale. Her father died when she was only 5 years old, and 4 years later her mother remarried another minister. As the minister's daughter, and in preparation to be a minister's wife, Eunice was taught to read and write. This was at a time when literacy was not common among women. Although Puritan beliefs emphasized the ability to read so that one could read the Bible, and some women were taught to read. Most could not write. She became Eunice Williams in July 1687 when she married Reverend John Williams. From then on, like most women of the time, Eunice's life was dominated by pregnancy, childbirth, and caring for infants. She bore children almost every year between her wedding at age 22 and her death at age 39. She was also responsible for daily chores such as planting, tending, and harvesting a garden, milking cows, cooking meals, preserving food, making clothes, and doing the laundry. The Deerfield Massacre. By 1704, the 13 American colonies were fully engrossed in Queen Anne's War. France had established itself to the north in Canada, and tensions had been growing along the borders separating the French and English colonies as they were fighting for control of the continent. The English mode of colonization had a devastating effect on Native Americans, so disenchanted with the fiendish actions of the English that were still fresh in their minds, they sided with the French. Colonial New England had become a battlefield in the violent struggle between competing European empires and natives. Communities were on high alert for an attack, including the English settlement of Deerfield, Massachusetts. Before dawn on a cold February night, enemy soldiers observed the villages from a vantage point about 2 miles away as they prepared for the night and took refuge behind a palisade. Once everyone had drifted off to sleep and stillness blanketed everything, the raiders launched their attack and crept quietly into the village. Snow drifts that extended to the top of the palisade simplified their entry and allowed a few men to climb over and open the gate. The home of Reverend Williams was one of the first to be raided. At the time, Eunice Williams was recovering from recently giving birth and was awoken by a noise that she thought was the baby. As she came out of her slumber and the noise grew louder, she realized that it was the sound of windows being smashed and the door breaking in. During the attack, the Williams' new 6-week-old baby, 6-year-old son, and servant were all killed. The rest of the family was told to dress for a long journey and were taken captive. As they were led out of their house, they found their village ripe with chaos and strife. Home were engulfed in the flames and screams rang through the thin February air. I found varying reports on which many people were killed in the raid on Deerfield, but according to the New England Historical Society, it's 39. However, all sources reported that 112 captives were taken that night. The prisoners that included men, women, children, and elderly began the 300-mile march north to New France, where their fate would be decided. This was not an easy journey to be made, especially during a brutal New England winter, and anyone who fell behind was to be executed immediately, so they would not be slowed down. Many of these people had just witnessed their loved ones being murdered before their eyes. Their village burned and destroyed. Among the captives were Reverend John Williams, Eunice, and their 5 surviving children. Eunice was still weak from giving birth and was especially in no condition for this journey. They were marching through the deep snow, up hills and over fallen trees. On March 1st, the captives reached Greenfield, Massachusetts, which is the first town north of Deerfield. There they needed to cross the Green River. The prisoners trudged across the river, the ice-cold water pricking at their skin like thousands of needles. While Eunice was crossing the river, she slipped, fell on a rock, and the currents swept over her head and tossed her against a boulder with painful force. She managed to drag herself up onto the boulder and heaved a sigh of relief. After taking a moment to catch her breath, she was able to crawl to the riverbank. She was soaked and freezing. Her wet winter clothes weighing her down. She was struggling, and this did not go unnoticed by her captors. They wasted no time and one of them marched over to the fallen Eunice and raised his tomahawk, and in one stroke struck her down as her family watched in horror. But there was no time to stop and mourn. They had no choice but to keep walking. So Eunice's body was left there to decay on the banks of the Green River. Reverend John Williams eventually returned to Deerfield after being released in a negotiated prisoner exchange. His daughter, like most children who survived the journey, was adopted by the Mohawk people. She became fully assimilated and married a Mohawk man. John Williams later became well known as the author of The Redeemed Captive, his account of the Deerfield massacre and being taken captive. The bridge. To locals, it's known as Eunice Williams Covered Bridge, although it's also known as the Pumping Station Covered Bridge. Where was I? A bridge has stood there since around 1870s. In 1930, the Commonwealth of Massachusetts placed a historic marker that is now noticeably absent. So that's this one right here. Take a look at that, guys. Isn't that crazy? So this... Alright, let's... Next to the covered bridge, commemorating it as the location where Eunice Williams lost her life. Then late on Halloween night in 1969, the bridge caught fire and was completely destroyed. The cause of the fire was ruled arson. The bridge was completely rebuilt in 1972. After that, the bridge underwent a series of significant repairs. In 2014, after sustaining major damage by Hurricane Irene. This used to be a popular fishing and swimming spot, but in 2018, a fence was installed in order to deter vandalism and littering, as the water is used as drinking water at certain times of the year. I assume this is when the marker from 1930 was also removed, but I couldn't find anything about it when it was taken down. So this is the marker. It's kind of sad that they removed it. I wonder what happened to it, where it went, where it ended up. The cruelly and bloodthirsty savage who took her slew her with his hatchet at one stroke. Reverend John Williams of Deerfield, the redeemed captive, sorrow of his wife, Miss Eunice Williams, who was killed at this place March 1st in 1704. According to local legend, if you are crossing the bridge on a moonless night, stop your car in the middle and honk your horn. Eunice will appear. You will see us try this later in the video. People have also reported seeing her ghostly figure on the bank of the river and around the bridge, and hearing her screams ring through the night as if her energy is trapped, reliving the last moments of her life. I'm sure the sign surrounding the location is a constant reminder of what took place there, helped to add fuel to the legend. When the bridge fire on Halloween night added another layer of mystery to the legend, so her echo still lingers and we continue to tell her story. Regardless of whether her apparition actually appears there or not, the bridge is haunted by the violent past that is a part of its history. After all, ghosts are just echoes of the past. So here we have the Eunice covered bridge. So this is the aerial view. We were out there at daytime, so I just trying to show you guys a little bit of what it looks like. So see a very windy road. So this is it. This is the Eunice covered bridge from above. So somewhere along this bank, one of these banks, is where she died. Not sure exactly what side, but somewhere right here. And there's the dam. Now let's get into the investigation. Hello everyone, we're here at the Eunice Williams covered bridge here in Greenfield, Massachusetts. And there's some horrifying history, which I'm going to put at the beginning of the video, so you already heard about that. So we're going to see if Eunice Williams is here with us, or John Williams, her wife. Actually, I'm going to put it in night vision mode just so you guys can see a little better. Seems like it's having a hard time. You can hear the water too. There's a dam right on the other side here. Right on the right side there's a dam. That bug flew straight into my mouth. A bug just flew straight into my mouth. Alright, so this is the Eunice Williams covered bridge, and there's a bit of a legend we're going to try here before we leave later. There is an open road, so people can drive through here anytime, so we do have to watch out for cars here tonight. Just trying to show you, give you guys a little bit of a walkthrough. Beautiful old bridge. The original bridge, someone burned down. It was deemed arson. I'm going to put a happy face on there. Let me get my, I'm going to switch it back out of night vision. Alright. Eunice Williams, are you here with us? Or John Williams. Not yet. Have you got any spikes?
Nope.
Yeah, I haven't gotten anything yet at all.
Oh.
Car?
Yeah.
Look here, it's a little ringneck snake. This is a native species here. It's a ringneck snake.
A snake? Not a small fish.
Yeah, it's a ringneck snake.
Are you good though?
Oh yeah, I'm just taking pictures. Little buddy. I'm actually going to do a little video. So I'm here paranormal investigating this bridge, this covered bridge right here. And we found this ringneck snake here. I wasn't expecting to find this little guy here, but he's right here along the roadway and almost had a car run him over. But it looks fine, so I'm going to safely move him to the side of the road. And he's under my K2 meter.
What kind of snake is it?
A ringneck snake.
Ringneck snake.
Yeah. Harmless, non-venomous, basically same as a garter snake.
Nice.
Eat the same things. Slugs and bugs and stuff like that.
Nice.
I actually had, in my old place I used to live at, I found a bunch of baby ringneck snakes in the backyard.
That's cool.
Yeah. Very friendly. Here, let me... You go, bud. You go, bud. Wait.
Yo.
I'm going to just... Let him go up the road so he's safe.
There you go.
There we go.
So turn left there and also say make sure teacher is as you go. Why not? We didn't say anyone.
Now my hand smells like snake musk. Alright. No, I think it's time for the REM Pod.
REM Pod, yes. Definitely.
I'm actually just going to put my bag right on the other side here so it stays safe, so I don't have to carry it with me.
Yeah, that works.
Alright. Got the REM Pod here. I don't know, right? I'll put it on the side right here. Alright. Eunice Williams, are you here with us? I'm not even going to try EVPs with the water going.
Yeah, sure.
I was, but... Eunice, if you're here with us, if you can step near this red light, make it go off, or let me know that you're here. Nothing will hurt you. None of the things I have in my hand are going to hurt you in any way. All they will do is let me know that you're here with us and allow us to talk to each other. Are you here with us, Eunice? Mrs. Williams, if you're here, we would love to speak to you.
You died a very horrible death on the bridge. And the Tony was massacred by group of Indians. The bridge got his way to go, so it's sorry that happened.
And I was reading the horrific things that the Mohawk tribe did to you. I just had a little spike there. I just want to let you know, Eunice, that we're on your side. We're not on the Mohawk Indian side. There's a car coming, maybe? I thought I saw headlights coming from that way, but I think I think it's just my light. Alright, false alarm, no car. I was just seeing a reflecting of my light. Eunice Williams, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Kyle. This is my friend Aaron that's here with me. And we're here just to see you. We want to hear your story. We want to tell people your story. Mrs. Williams, if there's anything that we can do for you, you can let us know. I thought I saw something on the corner line, but I think it was your light that I was seeing.
Yeah.
Eunice, we're here for you. You don't have to hide from us. You don't have to be afraid from us. We're not going to hurt you. We have no intention on hurting you or anyone. We're here to talk to you. We're here to give you, to be open ears and listen to you, whatever you have to say. Thought I heard a female voice talking, but it could be just the water making it sound like that. So it could be a truck or car in the distance or something. Alright, let's move this to the other side. Try the other side. Eunice, are you on this side of the bridge? I don't know what side you prefer to be on. Eunice, I just want to let you know that you're safe with us. You're 100% safe with us. We're not going to do you any harm. I saw headlights, but I don't think there are any. Yeah. trying to think. Eunice, we're here to talk to you. We're here as your friends. We're friends. Oh, it was near my camera though. Eunice, we're friends. We're friendly, and we're just here to help you out as much as we can. You can let us know that you're here with us. You know, if she is here, she could be, I guess, still warming up to us. Yeah, maybe there's a certain time of the night that maybe she's known for appearing more. No, it didn't. Alright, I'm going to move back to the middle of the bridge. Just the middle, about. Good enough. Okay, Eunice. Maybe this is a better spot for you? Do you want us to stand back more? I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable, Eunice. We're here to be your friend, and we're here to help you and listen to you. Eunice Williams, it's amazing that they named this bridge after you. This is a really beautiful bridge.
It's beautifully constructed. And it's a nice location to
Yeah, it's a really pretty location. Eunice, I'm really sorry that you had to go through the horrific things that you went through. You did not deserve that. You're a good person. I want you to know that. You shouldn't be afraid of us. We're just here to speak to you and hear more about you and learn more about, anything that you want to tell us that you went through. I don't want you to feel scared or alone. No, I'm gonna try. Oh, just a bottle underneath you. I saw something shining underneath your foot. I actually thought it was a crack pipe at first. Alright. There we go. Camera right here, guys. Hold on while I get more goodies out of my bag to work with. I have my voice recorder in my hand, so I guess I'll try that. So I swear I keep hearing a woman's voice when we were talking over here. So it sounded like it was coming from underneath the bridge.
Yeah. The water is running so loud, it's hard to do anything.
Yeah, the bridge is really loud. But I figured we can at least try, you know?
Yeah, okay.
Eunice, I have a device in my hand that if you can speak into the end of this where my hand is, and I'll be able to hear you. And you have to speak really loudly because of the water running. It's really loud. Eunice, we're here in peace. We come in peace. We're friendly. You can consider us friends. My name is Kyle, and this is my friend Aaron. And we're here to talk to you and hear your story. We read all about the horrific things that you went through. And things shouldn't have went the way they did. Eunice, we're not affiliated with the Mohawk tribe at all. They no longer exist. You don't have to worry about them anymore. They're gone. They don't live in this area anymore. Maybe. Eunice, is your husband John here with you? Reverend John Williams, are you here?
What's up? You talking to this reporter and how we can make my grocery call? No fine, but not the hungry.
Eunice, if you tell us anything that you like, what can we do for you? Is there any way we can help you? I was going to try Spirit Box, but I don't have my speaker with me.
Yeah, no worries.
But I do have headphones. I'm holding it in my hand.
All the speaker.
I just got my headphones. So you're going to have to let me know if a car comes. Yep. So now I'm going to do a Spirit Box session.
he was with us at all.
There was something that came through, but it was really quick, and I couldn't tell what it said.
Okay. Miss Williams, is it up to you or someone is here to do the house today? But we have a now I need to go back to the kids. You are the aisle to the front.
There was just something there, but I couldn't tell what it said. This is why I need a speaker, that way I can listen back to it.
Yeah.
Eunice, are you here with us? Which way? Oh, there's a couple cars coming. How's it going? Alright, we can continue. Alright, I'm going to try it again. Eunice, are you here with us? Need to switch the... I tried moving the headphone thing over to spout, because online it's like to do that for speakers, so I wanted to see that, and it's like, I think the headphones is better for the headphones, but that might be better for the speakers. Alright, let's give it another go.
Did it work that way or not?
Earlier it seemed like it was better, yeah. Before I switched over, when the car, right after the cars came through.
Yeah.
Eunice, are you here with us? this device might be easier for you to communicate with us. So earlier I thought I heard a woman voice come through on this, but I couldn't make out what it said. Alright guys, so now we're trying out. The legend was that if we drive over the bridge and honk once, Eunice Williams will appear on the bridge. So we're going to try that out.
For added lighting, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey guys, so we're here on saying on the bridge, and the idea
Aaron's filming too.
is that if you get on the bridge and you honk your horn, that you'll see her spirits. I don't know if it will work, but we're gonna try it out. Eunice Williams, are you here with us?
Eunice, we would like to see you.
So we're not nothing in front of us, nothing behind us, so I don't really know.
Yeah, I'm also looking behind us too.
Make sure the car's coming in. But yeah, also I don't see anything happening.
Both cars or her.
No. Alright, well, we made an attempt.
We had to try it, guys. We just had to try it.
Why not?
Exactly.
Here's phone two. Alright, I want to cut it here, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
Alright. Well, that we tried. Alright guys, we are wrapping things up here because as you saw, we didn't seem to be getting anything.
Yeah,
that doesn't necessarily mean it's not haunted, we're just not here at the right time. So maybe if we come back another time, we'll get some more activity then. You know, it's hit or miss, you know. You can go into the most haunted locations and sometimes not even get anything. So, I'm trying to show you guys the real thing. It's not all what you see on TV, guys. And we're not gonna fake things just to show you guys things, you know. We keep it real around here. I'm not a faker. I don't try to do any of that just for attention. That's not what we do. So go ahead and like Aaron's stuff at KEENE Paranormal Research Society. All the links are down below. And also, guys, I have a Discord. I'm trying to build an awesome community of paranormal friends, a paranormal family. So come out, join the Discord. All the socials and the links to everything are down below in the description. Stay dead, my friends. Peace. And don't forget, guys, to follow the rest of the socials. Instagram, Facebook, X. I also have a Facebook group. I have a Discord. And you can buy yourself some Ghost Allies merch on the Zazzle store. All links are below in the description.